So Ricky's already cracking up about this story he's about to tell. So in honor of Black History Month, we've invited Cy, our special guest of many episodes, friend of the show, on to talk about a very interesting Black film. But before we get there, first Ricky has teased us of what was it the first time Cy met the other Black person in your Discord server? Is that the one?
Yeah, of minds. Yeah.
Yeah. Please enlighten us.
I mean, you know, we're all nerds, we're all gaming and stuff, right? And so we're gaming, having a good time. Cy hops in, we're all like, "Oh, hey, Cy, what's up?" And Cy and Dennis had like never interacted before. And Dennis started saying some very racially charged terms, and like
it was really funny.
I had like a 10-second like.
Do you want to Ricky?
I don't believe that I'm like equipped with enough melanin to repeat them. Yeah. Okay. Watching the light reflect off of it almost blind me. So no, I don't think I will repeat those. But like, because like Cy had met like a couple of the other guys. I'd been like, oh, like Cy, Cy, Julian, whatever, Julian's yada yada. And Dennis was just, he was saying his normal shit. I had to go, whoa! All right, Cy, just so you're aware, Dennis is also a Black man, okay? Like, none of us are racist. We haven't normalized this, okay? Like this is just Dennis being Dennis.
It's only
as all gamers, right?
No.
We've gone through the gate of gamerdom. We hate all women, but we will not stand for racism.
We left race at the door. Yeah.
Left that one at the gate.
I'm not racist. No. I hate all races of women equally.
Exactly that. Yeah. No, but I like felt my heart rate quicken as I was like, wait a second, whoa. Like I don't want Cy to like feel like we're shitty people, because like I could definitely if I was in that situation in those shoes, I'd be like, the fuck is this guy on? I'd be like, whoa.
Well, lucky for you, Ricky, I have lived in.
I gotta bleep that. Oh no, Cy.
Oh no,
I'm sorry. Ever bleep.
No,
it's your first bleep.
I'm sorry. I was trying
not to say. That was a slam dunk beep right there too, man.
And the thing is, I even paused. I even paused before saying something.
Yeah, I was like, no, don't.
For living in the area that we have lived in for so long, I have grown accustomed to that. And the thing is, it's not even a custom. It's just like, oh yeah, nice. And I go, damn.
Another one lost. Like no. No, but like that's the thing. Like everyone in our Discord server is like super nice. Best guys you'll ever meet. And I was like, oh man, Cy. Like I was like, no, I can't give him the wrong impression with this.
I could feel his butt clench from over here. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Mile and a half away. Yeah.
Nice.
What was that noise I just heard?
Yeah.
It was the sound of Ricky's butthole clenching.
Yeah.
The vacuum just sucked all the air out of the room. I've never played an online. I've never been in a voice lobby. I've never done it. I've never done it to myself. Like,
pause.
Nintendo has it right. Yeah.
Pause. You've played Lethal Company with
with
the specific Discord server that everyone was a part of, right?
With
randos, I understand
randos,
that. Yeah.
I've never.
Okay, I get that. Yeah.
Which I feel like is where you get the most racist, vitriolic shit. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. The thing is, I played Overwatch. It wasn't that bad. But I was also in my own parties, so like, but again, I never experienced the Call of Duty days either, so like, I guess I'm in the same boat as you, Lane. Yeah, I was just like, oh, nice.
I've tried playing some Valorant, and I did run across a guy who was using the word, and he just sounded too Caucasian for me. It was too, yeah.
Saying coleslaw, okay, cool.
There just wasn't the right inflection in his voice with it, and I was like, oh,
he was using the hard W
with this.
Coleslaw.
He was using the hard I in Italians, right? And I was uncomfortable with a hard U. Okay.
Fucking Italy.
Oh my God.
But it was
I
literally
just have no
like,
interest.
yeah, I feel that. Well, I was
Yeah.
playing with like one of my friends, and like we were like, oh, like this dude seems cool. He's like doing okay. We invite him to the lobby. And it was like 5 minutes into the next lobby. He's like dropping it in party chat. And I was like, oh, buddy, I think you have severely like misread the vibe here.
Yeah.
I'm among friends. Sides typing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's just the
pretty
anonymity?
bleak, man?
Or is it like
Yeah,
a cultural thing that just like there's like a feedback loop to it where it's like it's accepted so people do it, so it's accepted?
I think it's a lot of
Is it
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, it's like if no one stands up against the problem, it's not a problem. And even though they know it's something bad they shouldn't be doing, like
they
stealing
enjoy
cookies,
indulging.
yeah, exactly.
But when people do stand up against them, they're always like, "Oh, well, they're just the minority, right?" And they're like, "Well, whatever." And those people stop interacting with them, so it leaves their echo chamber, right? So like it self filters for itself, and it's like, all right, cool. Well, you know, cream of the crop rise to the top. The scum of the earth fucking piddles at the bottom, right? And like that's just what happens, right?
Write that down.
I won't.
Was that from
one of
the
watchers?
Did Forrest Whitaker read that actually in this movie?
That's from the Hogan Curry, actually.
It was
the Hulk
Hogan.
Was
the ninth quote.
Curry.
Guys, the notes I took on this movie are fucking hilarious.
Okay,
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, you sent us like a full page worth. That was sick.
I've got 3.
Oh, that's crazy.
I got 3. Hold on, wait. There we go. I just flipped through 3 pages worth. Well, I timestamped them because like.
You got front and back, times New Roman, 12-point font, double spaced.
Yeah. And I was falling asleep, and I had to watch it after going to my, oh god, remember, I just worked extra late on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was meaning to watch this over the weekend, and I just slept.
Yeah,
valid.
And I watched it Monday, excuse me. But I wanted to make sure that I, like, actually did it due diligence, because, like, every other time we've done, like, new releases.
Oh yeah, that's
we've
true.
usually done like this is my first like real episode, so like I wanted to make it real, like
do a deep dive on it.
Yeah, exactly. And this movie was, dude, what the fuck?
All right, Ricky, do you want
like
to introduce the show?
Oh, this show?
Yeah.
This is We Want to Watch, featuring me, Ricky, my co-host Lane.
Sai just flashed us,
and Sai flashing the camera.
Yeah.
For his B-Syde.
It's Finn from Finn and Jake.
I see that. Yeah.
I got a hole right here.
Yeah. Oh, was that a cigarette burn?
No, it's the fact that I've had this shirt since I was like 25.
Fair.
No,
you say that like it's
since
so
I was 20.
Okay, that's
20. It's been 13 years. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
so
tattered
old.
stuff.
Are you 38? You're not 38 years old.
I'm 33. Will be 33 this year.
Okay, you
on
said
Memorial
13
Day.
years, and I was like, you're not 38. That's
no,
that's
from 20.
No. I said when I was 20. Yeah.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Yeah, scared me. This week was supposed to be a B-Syde, and I kind of was like, let's do something for Black History Month. Let's have Sai on. And then I gave you kind of like a list of some suggestions of movies, which in retrospect is kind of funny for me to do to you for Black History Month. Like, pick one of these. But you picked one.
I mean,
so,
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, they were all good movies, so I wasn't mad.
That's true. They were.
And
I feel like, I mean, we could have. There's lots to say about that movie. Yeah, right.
Next year.
But instead you picked Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai from 1999, directed by Jim Jarmusch. So
yes,
this is such a Sai-coded movie. When I put this in the list, I was like, he's just fucking picking this one. I don't even need to ask. Like,
I flipped. The thing is, when I
100%.
I flipped a real life coin whenever I was doing this, and it came up that movie. I was like, oh well, I wanted to watch it, so it was cool.
Yeah. So,
ooh, side note, wait, real quick. This is still a B-Syde because it's Black History.
Perfect. It's the other side.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Oh, all right. I was going to say
Black Side.
Okay, yeah.
That half-hearted Black Power Fist was really funny. That was really good.
Yeah.
You're like,
you're welcome.
That was like a turn signal on your bike.
I'm going this way, guys.
I'm still deciding if I'm.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, it sounds like you liked it. You took 3 pages of notes. What? I mean,
It was.
do you want to explain kind of your attraction to this movie off the bat for those of us who don't know you?
I love Forest Whitaker, man.
Yeah, Forest Whitaker.
Who doesn't?
Now
yeah, dude. Because like I don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember watching a lot of movies with him growing up, but I remember seeing him in things that like.
Yeah.
Now I don't think were significant to my like personality, like, but like I remember seeing him being like the strong black dude and always being like so stoic and like so well mannered and like this is what I'm gonna do, and then he did it, like kind of like Denzel Washington. I also idolize him too. He's rad. Yeah. And so
I love Denzel over here.
Very different.
They do
personas though.
Yeah,
they fill different archetypes.
Obviously, like iconic, black actors, but like. Forest Whitaker's just so kissable. Like he's just so like warm and like he even though in this movie, like for example, he's bringing like this like kind of like stoic, cold-hearted, almost like whatever persona. He still has that warmth that I think Denzel can shed. He's not always that warm kind of. So but Forest Whitaker, you're like, oh, this is a baby. Like he's so cute.
It's no, and seriously, like that's what it felt like the entire movie. It felt like a person who essentially got a second chance at doing something and just chose the way of the samurai as a second chance, which was what a book to choose, honestly.
Yeah.
What a way to live.
Before we talk too much about Forest Whitaker, just because you invoked that there was like actors who were very important to you growing up, I don't know that we've ever officially addressed this, you and I, Sai, but for Vizeron, which was your RPG character in Burning Wheel, was he Blade? Was he Wesley Snipes?
No. What?
Are you sure?
How did you? No. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Vizeron is werewolf Wesley. Vizeron is you remember Van Helsing, that movie from 2005 with what's his name? Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Yeah, it's werewolf. It's those two put together essentially. Like honestly, some of the coolest fantasy movies I have ever seen, and like I don't know that like as a kid I've always wanted to be that kind of protagonist where I'm just like, I'm like doing good, but at the same time like I'm still real. You know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of how I like to live my life now as a optimistic realist. I will support you as much as I possibly can, but I can also see things that I'm like, oh, that's not gonna work. I know the car with 3 wheels isn't gonna work, Doc. That's not like you can't drive on your donut for 1,800 miles. It's not, your car's gonna explode. Like no, it's fine. Like, okay.
This sounds very close to life.
Yeah.
With the...
No, but like I really resonated with that like, as a kid, and then like growing up, I was like, oh shit. The more stuff I seen of that, I got more drawn toward it, and then like, well, I was actually gonna go stand up and go grab him, but he's actually hanging in my room. The Vizeron thing you did.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, maybe I'll make
it's
that
in my
the
room
cover
instead.
Art. Maybe I'll put down
nice.
for this. Yeah, I'll put Vizeron into the Ghost Dog Way of the Samurai poster. I'll put.
He's like slit in the back, like dude, that's sick. Yeah, I feel like Vizeron would beat this character, honestly. Like
a little bit.
If you alone doing his thing and like just be like, oh, also how do you become an assassin?
Yeah,
Vizeron was a little bit more bloodthirsty. He was definitely on the
literally.
Vizeron was in his early 20s. He was
young dumb kid. Okay, he was angry. He had a lot of stuff to work through.
Boys will be boys. Yeah.
He had a lot of firmness in there. Like.
Yeah. Listen, rats will be rats. Nothing we can do about it. Okay.
Vizeron was a rat. Yeah, we haven't said that up to this point that he was a giant.
Yeah. He was a giant man rat. He was pretty cool. Kind of like Splinter, but angrier.
Yeah, he was very Splinter-like. Coming back to Forest Whitaker, Ricky, do you know Forest Whitaker? I mean, he's an iconic actor. Like you recognize his face, but do you know him from anything? Like,
he was on the Boondocks. How could I not know him?
Dude,
I thought that was
honestly,
side-breaking.
Mythic pull. No, I had to cough. No, mythic pull. That was great.
I don't know if I've seen him in movies per se.
Yeah.
But I might have.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, he's in his like most. I mean, he won an Oscar for playing Idi Amin in The Last King of Scotland from like 25 or so years ago. He was like best supporting.
Huh?
Yeah, that's his Oscar-winning performance. I think he only has one. He's been nominated elsewhere, I believe. But yeah, he's in. He plays Idi Amin. Anyway,
That's amazing.
it's a bad movie. I think that's not a good movie, but he's good in it. But you're just like,
not amazing.
Why?
Okay.
Yeah, he's playing like a dictator, so he's like, he's doing a voice because he's Ugandan, so he's doing a voice, and he's very like, bleh. But the movie is like,
I have seen that movie.
You've probably seen. Yeah. It's classic, like TNT showing. Like I feel like that movie played on TNT.
TNT AMC kind of movie.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with like a TV, right? So like I never like the experience of like movies playing and me just like picking up some of them almost entirely gone from like most of my life.
I'm so sorry. That was such an enriching part of my life.
That's why you never saw Heat until you were 28.
True. That's also why I've seen like 30 minutes of like random movies and stuff from like living over or like staying over like aunt's places or whatever house. And like having my mom or like over a friend's house and like having my mom. Well, my mom would drop me off at my aunt's when I was a kid over the summer. And so I like distinctly remember being able to just like watch kids shows all day. And then like when my aunt would get home, she would watch what she wanted to watch. And occasionally a bit of culture would like trickle into my brain. Not much, though, evidently, right?
Yeah. I would say then Platoon is that's his other, maybe not his most famous role, but like probably the most famous movie. He's also in Black Panther. I shouldn't say that, but he's in Platoon, and he like that's like a pretty big movie that was also big on cable. So I feel like people know him from that. He was really young, but that's another cable movie that you wouldn't have seen. We should watch it.
Right.
It's
thanks.
also a bad movie.
Apparently he was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I have never seen that movie, so I believe it.
And I don't believe it.
Yeah. Oh.
What was he doing in there?
Probably he was like
Nicolas
14.
Cage.
I mean,
like, he was.
Yeah.
And also Nicolas Cage is in that movie, so all right, I get it.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I'm wrong.
But yeah, he's in Black Panther. So I feel like that's I mean, like every Black actor is in Black Panther, but like
I've seen him in Black Panther. Yeah, I remember I remember his performance in Black Panther.
He's in the most important Taken movie, Taken 3.
Take 3.
Tekken 3.
Are they going to come out with Taken 4 Granite yet, or is that just not happening?
It's too hard.
I think Liam Neeson's got he's done. He's given. Actually, he's done
been
being
taken for a ride. Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, kind of a more famous movie star than he is for his roles, maybe. Like one of those, like, just kind of like you recognize him more than you actually know what he's from. So
yeah.
But
I mean, I immediately knew it was Forest Whitaker, like
right,
like second one, But could I tell you anything else he was in, or like where I know him from? No, not a chance.
He's in a movie you would really like, Ricky, called Panic Room. I don't know if you've seen it or not, Cy, but it's like a thriller from the early 2000s with Jodie Foster and Kristen Stewart. It's good.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's good in it.
Crazy movie.
Yeah, it is. It's about what if there were robbers and you went into your panic room. Like is the premise.
Oh shit! Okay.
So it's cool. It's a good movie. Fun.
It's by Fincher. Do we like that guy?
I had to ask that the other day.
I think I like some of his movies. I'm not gonna ask you to form an opinion for me here, later. But I will say I do like some of his movies.
I like some of his movies too. I think he has a little bit of the allegations, maybe.
Oh well, that's fine.
No, he's not allegational. Right. Yeah,
okay,
I just think that he's a little bit too like
allegational.
He's a little bit too like self-reflexively cold. His movies are, and that works sometimes, and it doesn't work other times. So it's like, he made some of the most famous movies ever. Like he made Fight Club. Like
yeah.
7. But C7 in. So yeah, Social Network. But yeah, Gone Girl.
Oh wow! Yeah, wow! Jeez,
that's a good
yeah,
one.
He has a pretty crazy run. His movie called The Game. That's really fun.
This is a game.
But yeah,
is that the one where they play a game and it like becomes killer and they're like,
that's Jumanji. We talked about this in the Jack Black episode.
Mm-hmm. No.
Remember? The game is like,
that's Running Man.
What if your panic room? What if your escape room? What if you brought a gun to an escape room? Is basically.
You can escape that way. I guess technically
you can. Yeah, it's a permanent escape, but
yeah. That's
anyway,
such a lame escape.
but Panic Room is good. Panic Room is fun. What? So there's something. There's like an elephant in the room here about this movie.
There's a ghost dog in the room. Is the ghost dog in the room with us right now?
Yeah.
Why do black men love Japan so much? Now, white people love Japan too, but there's like a special thing about black people in Japan. So please, Sai is raising his hands like he's in class.
Sai, I'm going to call on you to answer this question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, Japan's dope. And for some reason, Japan brings us back to a simpler time. Oh, you spit out? Sorry. Oh wait.
No, we keep it rolling. We keep it rolling here. So,
keep going. Yeah.
So, Japan, for me at least, reminds me of a simpler time that I never got a chance to have. A slow time where things were just like, oh, word, I get to see, and I love living here. It's great, but like, I'll never have that experience of like living in like Ghana or like Africa and being like just looking out and being like, oh shit, like my literal whole family lives within 10 feet of living here. Sure. We all like farm this one land because we all have to do this, and then we contribute to everything in the community. And then there's these festivals and shit going on, and everyone like, yeah, there's hardships and shit, and people are dying. There's ninjas, there's disease and stuff, and whatever the fuck. But like the shogunate hates us. But like like it's our life, you know what I mean? We get to have it. It's pretty cool. Like, and it's just like, oh man, it's so cool. It's such a dope thing to look at. And yeah, they had slaves too, and they maybe necessarily weren't like the best people, but like.
Sai is literally waving his hand as he says this too. He's like, they have slaves.
Well,
like everyone had slaves. That I'm finding out. Like,
there was also the Black Samurai. There was the one like Black Samurai feud.
Yes,
and like
Yusuke, dude.
Yeah, and like we get like cool stories about Yusuke, which like I feel like you don't see the same media attention paid to like Black Knights of yore, right?
Yes,
and so much so where like a lot of like medieval content has like a weird like ethnic basis around it. Sai, I see your hand up. I will call on you in just 1 second.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, go ahead.
Because you get people who get mad online. They're like, "Oh, I can't have black people in my fantasy," and it's like, all right, dude, like,
dude,
exactly, literally, exactly.
Like,
yes, it's like okay, like sure, man, fine, like. Whatever, yeah, I'm sure that breaks your immersion more than the dragon behind them. Like 100%.
True.
Fine, you got me. I guess you just can never enjoy anything ever again. So.
It also just doesn't make sense from like a very popular culture like Shakespeare, Othello. He was writing about black people in Othello.
Yeah,
it's like that's like one of the most prominent like things from back then that would feature a black person. So it's like. Now, most people know that name, you know, like, I think most people are familiar with that play. So it's just like, Lane, there's your, anyway.
You're bringing too many, facts and logic into this. And the feelings crowd is going to get very hurt about this. They're going to say you're not sad enough about Charlie Kirk, and, they're going to just lobby everything against you. Lord, you got to watch out with this, Lane, okay?
You're right.
Slippery slope.
I'll stick to Hamlet.
One of the thing I was going to say was, a lot of movies and stuff and culture from promote black people as like gangsters, thugs, and like like businessmen and stuff. And like for me, I never resonated with that. I've always been a cook. I've always wanted to explore my imagination and like seeing like even I think it was Martin Lawrence, but in The Black Knight, where he got isekai'd into back into the oh my goodness, the night realm. I can't remember what it's called. He bumped his head at a Renaissance fair and then ended up in like the actual Renaissance.
Wait. Hang on. I need to
Is this an anime or a movie?
No, it's a real life movie. I don't think it's
okay.
it's not Martin.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, it's Martin Lawrence. Yeah, that movie was awesome. Yes, we should have watched this.
Movie? Oh my god. Tom Wilkinson is
his movies.
From Michael Clayton, Ricky, the opening actor with the baguettes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that movie's awesome. He bumps his head during a Renaissance fair, and he wakes up back in the Renaissance as a knight, and they praise him for being the first and only black knight. And like, it's everything you think it is, obviously, but like, it's such a funny and such a good movie. But like, you don't see stuff like that anymore. Like, I think that's so dope. That's why I loved Blade. Like, he was a dude he was a black guy who used guns, but like, what the fuck? He's half vampire? That's dope. What do you mean? Like, that's so, he can go in the sun? And he's black? Oh, that's so sick. Let's do it.
Real quick, before, and I want to keep talking about this, but can we get a ballpark percentage on the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter or popcornometer for Black Knight from 2001?
It was 21%.
Ooh, wow, that's really fucking low, Si. You've seen the movie, so you probably know better. I'll say it's 24%.
It is 15%.
Ooh, close without going over.
Tough. That is real tough.
That is tough.
But like a lot of those movies back in 2000 were terrible. But I love them.
Were bad. Yeah, they were very bad. But it is funny, like the like. Has there been like a race swap or like that kind of movie since White Chicks? Has there been like a movie? I guess like Get Out is
White Chicks was a classic.
I suppose.
That's a movie that truly wouldn't be made today.
People always bring up Blazing Saddles. Like, bro,
I would love that though.
Like, they couldn't. All the actors are dead, but like, you want a real movie they couldn't make today? White Chicks, man.
But like, there hasn't been another like that I can think of, like mainstream, even a comedy, right? Like that's like race.
Yeah, nothing that's like. Yeah. No, the only thing they've done is like, is just added more race to everything, but like, it's just. I don't know, it's kind of like, for me sometimes it's almost the same role. You're just like, it's the funny guy, the big guy, the nerdy person, and then the lady.
Yeah, right. The girl.
Or and then like then they switch it up. Sometimes the nerdy person's the lady, and there's two ladies, and they're all ladies. And it's like, but like
it's the same archetypes.
I don't know. You don't.
Yeah.
Like, it's just gotten stale. So like the best movie of the year, Anaconda. I forgot about that.
A classic.
There's a
instant classic.
There's like a trope that people talk about, like the straight gay, which is like the idea of like your gay character is straight, like in all ways except for their sexuality. Like they don't have any, like they're like aggressively like not tapping into any kind of like classic gay mannerisms and things like that. And I do feel like you're seeing that now, like you can see a similar thing with like actors or characters of color that are like, they're just like supposed to be kind of like race blind casting, but they end up falling into these kind of like very generic tropes like you're talking about. So I can see what you mean there. Where it's like, do I want stereotypes? No. But, you know. Like,
but at the same time, like, for for like, the thing is like, we don't have to have stereotypes. We can just, like, Irish people isn't a stereotype, and they're dope, dog. I would love to see an Irish dude, a black guy, and then, like, I don't know, someone from the Bronx all together in, like, a fantasy realm. That would be hilarious. What do you mean?
Those classic three ethnicities. Irish.
Exactly.
Now, how many types of stereos are there? Right? Because I've got, like, a Panasonic, and it's, like, a big bass one, right? And so they've got Yamahas as well. I mean, they can't be that many. A lot of them are Japanese. Yeah, a lot of them are they not? That's what makes them so great.
Joke.
So here's the thing: when it comes to like an affinity for Japanese culture, though, I mean, I hear what you're saying, like this kind of like fantasizing about like an easier time or like a closer connection to like family and the earth. But there's also the anime thing, and anime is not always very like idolizing like, you know, those classic kind of like another era. So tell me about this, Si, with your raised hand.
Yes. Again, it's like, so I was going to tie this into hip hop, anime, and Japanese culture. Hip hop is the tie between all of these things. Essentially, it's like, black people as a whole are stuck in such a systematic type world where everything is laid out for us, every generation after generation going through the same problems after that. Except, oh my God, there there's these black characters in this show that they, oh man, that's so dope. Oh my God, look, okay, Blade's an actual like a Marvel character. I can physically read his stories and like put myself into his shoes and stuff and be able to like essentially isekai ourselves out of the lives and how terrible everything is constantly all the time. And so like we then, oh my God, Wu-Tang Clan comes out and they have the craziest lyrics and all these crazy Japanese movies. Like, oh, okay, well, let me go watch these. And you watch these movies, and you learn that like what we were missing in life essentially is like not necessarily like the simpler way of doing things, but it's like it's discipline. It's like the structure. It's things that like it's working toward a common goal with like your dojo or your clan, whatever. And with that, it's the same thing with you can transfer to gangs and everything. It's like, oh, that's your clan. You ride or die for your samurai, your ninja group. You know what I mean? And those are my ninjas, yo. And that's where that comes. That's not that. Yeah, essentially, yes, exactly. It's like it's a way of living that keeps you honorable amongst all of the things that you're doing that are necessarily may not be what you want to do, but you need to do to survive in a dishonorable world. It's like so many different correlations and stuff. It's so dope to see people going through the same thing. And then like, oh my God, and then like Japan got more technologically advanced, and then the Yakuza came out, and you're like, oh, holy Jesus, that's literally a Japanese gang. Yeah, exactly. And they're doing the same thing that we're doing. They're regulating the underground and the streets that the police necessarily don't always want to go to and go places and like yes, they're hurting they're hurting people, but also at the same time like sheltering some people into the neighborhood, or like trying to like it's the duality of all is it's so dope. It's so sick. And then it sits there and lets you like, instead of sitting and like, oh man, I'm just gonna continue doing the same cycle over and over again. I can imagine myself in these situations. Word, let me make a song about this, or maybe start doing some graffiti, and maybe make a picture, so I can at least get some of this creative energy out, and that's where it ends up coming from. It's, oh God, it's so dope. It's so sick.
And to tie it to this movie too, the scene where they're talking about Ghost Dog, all the Italians are in the mob, and they're like describing like they're like kind of mocking Louis for being like Ghost Dog. Who the fuck's Ghost Dog? And they compare that they all have like titles, or like they're like, well, rappers, they do this, and like, and then one of them says like, oh, Native Americans, they don't use that terminology, but they're like Native Americans also like adopt these titles, and they don't have the fucking foresight or like self-awareness to be like, all of them also have ridiculous names like Big Snakes and shit, So it's like the parallels between them it's kind of a clever little way of showing like all these guys have this kind of code that they're operating by, in the face of like a society that is crumbling around them.
Yes. Yeah. And that's essentially, and like, which it's so weird though, like, all of us all have a common thing where like some of us are trapped in a system that is slowly either crumbling or like working against itself, and a lot of people don't feel as if there is a way out of it. And then, oh shit, here are these avenues now that are like that are just it's crazy. Like, especially like watching old like samurai things. Yeah, people, you can. And this is just like especially when I was growing up, like watching people like get shot and everything. Then going back and watching a samurai movie where it's like these two people, they had some sort of disagreement, but they both knew that they were coming here to duel, and whatever goes on, that other person then shows respect to the person who has died, or has shows respect to whatever culture or whatever, and it's just like. It's the same thing that happens in the streets. Yeah, exactly. Going back to that, like it's such for me at least, it's such a relief to see that not only do we go through it here, but it's everywhere in the world, and it's different stories that people then wrote down and made movies and did writings about. It's fucking awesome. It's so sick.
It's kind of funny too to like think about that now, because I feel like right in this very moment, in America at least, I feel like there's very little honor. Like there's very little like there like just society crumbling around us, and like when it comes to the government and ICE. And I don't want to get into
private
too
equity
much here
has destroyed the honor of the American people. Whatever it may have been.
Yeah.
No, I've been sitting on something to tie into Psy stuff. But I can bring it up later.
But just like the way that violence has been deployed in the last couple of years, most prevalently, but decade or so, it's just it seems to lack honor. You can't go low enough. So it's there's like this death cult, but there's no rules about it, and so it's almost quaint to see something like this movie, which is only 30 years old, right, less than, and have it be like there was honor in this. There was like a real, even though these characters are facing society that does not, is a lot more chaotic than what they might be used to or striving for.
I wrote that down actually. That's so crazy that you said that. I love that's
great minds.
This movie was well, that's what I mean. This movie was. It's very topical, very prevalent. It's very.
All right, Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky, we're gonna say.
Okay, well, tying to what you just said, the one scene of the guy where he's like, "You're a male chauvinist," you know that? After he kills the guy, and he was like, "Listen, I'm giving him equality,
she's a
okay?"
Broad. Yeah.
I figured that would make a Ricky hates women, mention in the pod. Just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, I do think that I think it is in stark contrast to how the state has been deploying violence recently, especially. But then going back to Black culture and how it's sort of interacted with Japanese culture. I mean, the hip hop scene of the early 2000s, where it had sort of already crested its peak, I guess, in America. Although it's still huge in America, don't get me wrong. I think hip-hop is still, alive and well today. But that's when, a lot of Japanese artists started, sort of getting into it. And I think, Japan has had, a crazy music scene just because they have, a lot of audiophiles and they're, I made the joke about, stereos earlier. Originally their stereos weren't, very high quality, but, they very quickly became, super high quality. And so there came to be a lot of audiophiles and a lot of different genres that they were blending and whatnot. So there's a lot of really cool, especially jazz, which is, it's a Black music form, right? I mean, it's invented by Black musicians, popularized by them as well. Sort of I don't know, say wholly owned by the Black community, but it feels like it, right? And so it's super cool to see Japanese artists who they saw a lot of these great artists, and they emulated them, and maybe didn't advance the culture, but you talk about cultural appreciation, right? And I think that's a huge part of it. And then you get artists who start to riff on hip hop as well. Nuhabe's is huge one. When I was listening to the soundtrack of this, I was like, oh man, this sounds like a Nuhabe's track or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
I mean, Wu-Tang is in this movie. I mean, RZA is in this movie. Yeah. So,
yes.
Yeah. Psy's pointed to his fifth.
RZA definitely did the music for this movie.
Yes.
He's in the movie though too. He's
at
the end. Yeah, which is cool. When they're
all power and respect, Coast Dog.
Exactly. Yeah. So so I mean, perfect, kind of symbiosis happening there, right at the turn of the century, you're describing, Ricky, this exchange. So it's kind of funny, but it's such a stereotype. It's not but I feel Black dude who's really into anime is such a prevalent stereotype. So it's kind of funny to see this, especially because this movie, written and directed by Jim Jarmusch, not a Black man, not a white man, in fact. So kind
Jim?
of, yeah. I was looking up. This is the first Jim Jarmusch movie I've seen. He has a few other movies that are pretty famous, but he's a very indie kind of outsider guy, and so I was like, where did this come from? Where did he get this idea? And I couldn't find anything at a quick kind of review of where he. I mean, I don't think it takes a rocket science to make the connection between Hitman and Samurai, or whatever, like black gang culture to like mob culture to samurai code, but it is still like, why is he writing this, but I couldn't find anything, so it's just kind of like an outsider thing, and maybe more than anything, just like that kind of perspective.
Maybe Forrest was like, we need to make a movie now, things are getting crazy.
I did
Y2K,
see that
but also
I did see that it said he wrote the movie for him, with him in mind, and that if Forrest Whitaker didn't do it, he was like, okay, that's it. Love when
just not making it.
Love when a director has a guy. Yeah, right, yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually.
I just made this connection now, but is the character in John Wick, the pigeon guy, is he a reference to this?
I thought about this too. I don't know. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Like I only watched all those movies once. But when they open and he's like covered with pigeons and he's in I was like, oh, so John Wick has never had an original idea, like none of that. Because it is like a very specific. The only difference is like in that movie it's like surveillance, right? Is like Lawrence Fishburne's he uses the birds to like keep an eye on the city, whereas this is just like old timey way of communicating. But I mean, the iconography is so like distinct, it's hard not to draw that parallel immediately.
Whenever the movie opened and saw him on the rooftop with all the birds, I immediately thought of Hey Arnold and Pigeon Man.
Yeah,
just like flying off the rooftop.
I'm
like, oh, that's what's gonna happen at the end. I'm like,
the old pigeon lady from Home Alone 2, also classic pigeon.
Oh yeah.
Pigeon
is
magic. There one more?
Yeah.
Is there another pigeon?
Another
person?
pigeoneer? Another pigeon person? Well, let's
I
not
don't think
pigeonhole
so.
them, right? They're complex, three-dimensional people outside of their pigeons, right?
Speaking of John Wick, and Lawrence Fishburne, I just have to shout out the comment I saw where someone said that Jesse Plemons is Lawrence Fishburne in Whiteface, and that really did something to me in my head.
True.
It just deepened both. Like it just like it dug the hole deeper. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. Because is that the first John Wick? No, it's the second one, right? When he's on the run. I mean, he's always on the run, but like
I feel like he's in multiple movies. I
There's
don't know.
four.
There's like 4 now, and he's in more than one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I
John
can't tell you
Wick.
which ones though. Yeah.
Good for him.
John Wick again.
John Wick.
Do you guys like those movies?
Again.
Yeah, I think they're fun.
I don't remember if I've seen the second or third one or the fourth one.
It's just Keanu Reeves
I think I have.
emptying clips
sure I have.
and then like reloading in the most like insane fashion possible and then going back to emptying clips.
Realistically insane fashion. You forgot about
True. It's really cool though. It's really neat. Like I think the choreography behind it is like super super fun to watch.
So speaking of gun shit, when Ghost Dog holsters his weapon, like his gun, Psy is doing.
Yes, it's so good.
Butterfly knife shit. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we have an
Hi, Tim. Just
right
missed
through.
him. Must have been the wind.
But yeah, it is a little like, I think that this is a smart or like kind of a cool, kind of idea of having this like hitman who's on the outside of society, like clinging to this samurai code, kind of like you were saying, Sai. But at the same time, he opens and I'm like, and the opening quote is like, you should always be thinking about death. If you're happy and you're not thinking about death, you failed. And it's like,
dude, it's crazy.
I think if you should maybe move to Philly. Like do something, make some friends,
do anything, Doug. God, like
not
join a
way to
shitty band,
live.
make some dip.
Like that's what I mean. Like, how did he go from getting beat up to being an assassin? Like, what happened to him in those years? Like, they never explained how he got any of those guns, any of the training that he.
He devoted himself to the art form of murder.
The way.
The way. That's his way.
Yeah.
And when you focus upon your way to the exclusion of all others, you'll be able to see the other ways and identify them as the same as your own. And it just deepens your path of the way. I don't know. So cool though. And that opening scene, I was like, God, he's so real for that shit, man.
He's so gonna die. Yeah.
He's so fucking real.
Movie. Like,
it is.
It is.
Stuff, but because of the like path to self-destruction,
it's
such a boring thing.
It's so real.
Like if you saw someone holster a gun like that in real life, you'd be like, I'm in
I'd
danger.
swoon.
Like,
I would physically swoon.
Yeah.
It's just you'd be like, oh, you're a mall ninja, like you're a mall ninja, so that's it. But
I would literally be like, dude, you're the coolest person I've seen in my entire fucking life. Do you have an autograph that you could give me, or is that like against your rules? Like
shoots you. Oh my god, thank you so much.
It's just funny that like,
could you non-lethally shoot me just once, just for the feel? Just
you
for
shoot
the
me
hell
in
of
the
it.
arm and then shoot me again in the arm.
Again in the same place.
spot.
Because you're my retainer. I don't want to put more holes in you.
It's just funny that this movie through aesthetics is able to convey that this character, like this is a cool movie, like cool TM, right? The music is cool, the way it looks is cool.
Yeah,
but,
you're goddamn right it is.
Cool TM.
But like compared to something like Taxi Driver, which I don't know if you've seen that side.
I think so. No.
Either way, which is like also a movie about a kind of like a out there outsider guy who does violent stuff. Like that movie doesn't think he's cool, and if you interpret that movie that way, then you're stupid. But like in this movie, I think this movie thinks he's cool, even though if you were to see this guy in real life, you'd be like, you're not cool. Like you need help. Like you should. It's sad that you don't have a family. Like that
you're jealous.
For you.
You're jealous.
Yeah, you're right.
You are jealous.
My bad.
Yeah, this is all coming from a place of jealousy.
Yeah. I would love a pigeon flock. That would be cool. I am jealous.
Yeah,
you're
jealous as fuck, bro.
You just don't have one. You don't have a silenced pistol. 2, you don't have a sword.
Real.
3. And the pigeons. Yeah, that's 3.
Yeah, that's why I'm furious constantly. That's why I don't have the way.
3 through 5001, you don't have any of the pigeons, so get on that. Many times during this movie, I went, wow, he's so me. I was like, he's so me. And Taxi Driver, maybe one time, and it's when he was like, I need to cut all evil from my body. I've been burning myself on the stove. And I was like, okay, he's a little me. I see it. Not bad.
That's me.
Oh, yeah, burning yourself on the stove.
I've been taking a multivitamin every day for the last week. I love the Flintstone gummies. And I was like, okay, alright, he's kind of me. Try that, Taxi Boy. Whereas in this movie, just every single scene, I was like, God, he's so fucking cool. I wish I could swing a gun around like that. Fuck, man.
Neither of these two guys are you, because both of them drive.
Hey.
Too soon? Do I need to cut that? Do I need to cut that now?
No, it's fair. It's real. We're not watching Drive, alright? Like, I'm gonna get the jacket, but we should.
I'm gonna get the jacket.
Just like a month of movies about cars and drivers.
Listen. We had the quote unquote year of the car, which ended up only being the month of the car, but that's gone.
Days.
It's over.
32 days.
Yeah.
It was literally a month and a day of the car in the year of the horse, and then it was right before the year of the horse, and then the year of the horse entered, and my car was gone. So.
Sai, you gotta help. If you're gonna get a car, only you can save the year of the car at this point.
Only you can save the year of the car. No, yeah, I'm gonna try. That's the goal. That's why I work a second job. Surprise, guys.
Not a surprise to me. I knew about that. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I work a second job now. Yeah.
Wait.
Besides, did I tell you that?
Wait,
Texas Roadhouse. You were telling me about that before.
Yeah, you told us
that. No.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
You had me thinking I was like, did you get a third job? Like, or did we leave Texas Roadhouse?
Oh God. I don't know if I could do that.
The trifecta of jobs?
The trifecta? I might actually explode.
You might be on
I
something.
literally explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be too much.
That's my other villain name.
Trifecta.
Yeah,
would you have like infection abilities? Or would you? It would be more like Triforce.
So it's when Psyop. Psyop, my original villain name, is going to clone himself, and then we're going to combine minds and to beat the Trifecta.
Oh,
that's okay.
making plans inside of plans and never doing them because we forgot. Collectively.
You could also create a character, the Cyclops.
Ooh. I have 4 eyes.
Well, you could have any number of eyes, really.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The Scion, yeah. I can have telekinetic abilities again.
Let's talk about the movie.
Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right. No. The action scenes, though, are so kind of few and far between. Like, obviously, there's, like, explosive scenes of actions, like gunfights and stuff, but, like, there's long stretches where he's just driving around, kind of plotting, checking stuff out, you know?
That was like one of my favorite parts about this movie was every time, but like you knew he was about to go have an action scene and murder somebody, he'd pop a disc in, steal a car, and it would be the crazy. It would just be the wildest Shrek. Like the one time it was reggae, the first time it was the Wu-Tang Clan song, and then I think the third time was like jazz. Like I'm like, oh, huh?
Yeah,
I like this.
Very moody.
Yeah, great soundtrack all throughout the film. Like. Yeah. I was hooked from the start. As soon as it started, I was like, damn, this sounds good.
It's cool. It's very cool.
Oh. Yeah, that's why I wrote that down. I was like, yeah, sick ass music in cars. Also, are those cars his? What was that device thing he used to get into every single car he was getting to? Like
I looked at that. I was like, I don't know, one of those hand waving things, like whatever.
Yeah, it's like a key fob faker, right? You know, you just.
Well, here's the thing. The one thing I did notice is that all the cars were Mercedes, except for the Mustang that he stole at the end, which was already on. So maybe that had something to do with it. That like Mercedes-Benz in the early 2000s had like.
I wonder if there's like an old, because like so he passes around the book Rashomon. Which is like an old-timey like Japanese short story, but is also I think best known as a Kurosawa movie. And I kind of was like, how much of this is like allusions to other like Kurosawa or like other Japanese kind of like 50s, 60s films?
Well, I think that's why I think that's
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No. Please finish your thought. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm kind of wondering like if there were certain things that were allusions to other and maybe the key fob like faker was like also like High and Low is like a kind of like a mystery thriller from Kurosawa around that time. Like maybe there's something in there that's an allusion to. I don't know. It seemed very pointedly like. Or like a horse, like a type of horse, maybe that someone steals.
You could just steal a horse, is the thing, right? Like back in the day,
right, maybe there was. You're right. My bad. You're right. You didn't do this.
No, I'm just
to get the horse.
But maybe maybe that was the illusion, though. Like that was so easy because he could just have this horse. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Like, I know these horses are going to be here constantly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. What was I going to say? Hold on a second. I think they made it. I was going back to reinforce your point. They made it a point to like she was reading it at the very beginning of the movie. Yeah, exactly. And then like he just fucking borrowed it also, which I think is kind of funny. And like, I also love at the end of the movie how he ends up returning it again. Like that's really funny. But like,
Rashomon, have either of you seen that movie or know what it's about?
I know that. People disagree with the ending, or like it's supposed to be like open-ended, supposedly. That's all I really know.
Yeah, it's basically like a story, and people use it as like an adjective now to describe like a type of story. But it's basically there's like a rape and a murder, and then you get like 3 different stories, like from the different people involved.
Oh, perspectives.
So it's like one person tells their version of events, then another, and so it's basically like 3 different people can see the same event and like have either different takeaways or they'll portray it 3 different ways, or more, right? And so, I was waiting for that to like kind of pay off in this movie a little bit more, like I didn't get a lot of like differing perspectives. We're pretty locked into his perspective, like to Ghost Dog's perspective for most of the movie, even though he's off screen. So I was waiting for the girl, like the white girl, to like have something going on. At the end, she just like becomes her dad, right? She's just like, now she's in charge. But like other than that, I mean, I was relieved that they didn't like hook up or try to force some sort of romance. I was like, this movie doesn't need all that.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, it didn't.
But I was waiting for something. Things. You know, it would have complicated it derogatory. Like it would have been bad.
I was waiting for I was waiting for something to like have a scene with her and like her father talking to her about the business and being like, yeah, this is just how it is. Like, sorry you had to see that, but like they never. Because like she looked pretty shook, obviously, because like she watched multiple people get shot in front of her, but like they never addressed her. She was just like, "Oh, word, they're dead now." I guess like next scene.
Yeah, which I don't mind them not being like having the explanation scene of like, okay, and now you're gonna take on the business, daughter, but like. At the same time, I kind of was like, she's just almost window dressing. Like, I don't know. I kind of was wondering what was going on there a little bit more. Because, she is exposed to all this violence. She's alluded to having, like, a really troubled backstory. Like, she was in mental institutions. But then...
that's it. That was it. Like, she was never got on the bus, and that was...
Yeah.
But she never
I guess that just makes her another outsider? Like, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I guess so. What about Louis? I forgot what I wrote down about him.
Which one was Louis? Was that the guy that Ghost Dog always interacted with?
That was his retainer. I knew that he was a part of the family, but was he like a brother? Was he like one of the cousins?
No, I think he was just part of the mob. I think he was just like another guy.
He was just a made man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which the guy who plays Sonny. This is for Ricky more than anything. The one who gets shot through the drain. Great scene when he fucking shoots him through the sink. That is really fucking cool.
Dog. I was not expecting that shit. Use the dude's own tools, like.
I got his ass.
What the heckers?
That actor is from Boys in the Band. He's Emery, the one who's like kind of really effeminate in that movie, if you remember.
That's so insane.
Like 20 years later, right? Like a long time. So Boys in the Band was this like like movie about a bunch of gay men in the like late 70s that we watched for Pride Month last year. And the guy who plays Sonny is like a very different character in that movie. And the only straight one of the cast, and the one who lived the longest because he didn't get AIDS. It was like a whole fucking thing. Like everyone in the cast like died basically. It was nuts except for this guy. Yeah, really nuts. So cool that he went on to be in this movie. Like when I saw his face, I was like, this guy looks familiar. And I looked him up and I'm like, holy shit, he's different. Like, but
it's crazy to me that you can put a name to a face like that after 20 years. Like, and seeing them on screen.
Well, I didn't know the actor's name. I just knew that I was like, I've definitely seen this guy. Yeah. And then as it went on, I was like, okay, like he, I probably know him from the 70s, but yeah, I had to look him up, but, that happens a lot. The looking up, the being like, I can't, who is that guy? Like that happens a
who
fucking
is this?
lot. Yeah. But, funnily enough, the girl, she has like a very, like familiar face, but she isn't. I don't know if I just am thinking she looks like maybe Jenna Malone, if you guys know who that actress is. But she has she looks like somebody, but she's not. Trying to think of what you would know Jenna Malone from. Have either of you seen Donnie Darko?
Yeah.
Really interesting. She's in Pride and Prejudice. She's the little daughter who runs off in Pride and Prejudice. Anyway,
I've never seen that either.
Can I make a dumb observation about her?
Yeah.
Huh.
So she's watching Itchy and Scratchy in the car both times, right? The second clip, I believe, is from around the 4th season of the show. And I think it's in the 6th season. I don't know. I believe it would have already been released by the time this movie came out. But it's where they mention Rashomon in it. They're taking a flight to Japan, and Marge goes, "Oh, you can see the, Rashomon, homie. You always loved that, didn't you?" And he goes, "That's not how I remembered it." And so that's where a decent portion. That's where my impression of Rashomon comes from. And it kind of comes full circle with this, yeah. So I just think it's funny that book showed. As soon as the book showed up, I thought of that clip, and so when like The Simpsons showed up later, it was like jump scaring me specifically. And
they
I was
were like, "That's just for me." Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All the cartoon motif is really funny. Like that, there's always this like, foreshadowing, or like as things are happening, there's like a shootout in the cartoon, and there's a shootout happening in real life. That's fun and like doesn't feel too cute. Like it's a thing that like if you saw it in a movie, you'd be like, okay, you're laying it on kind of thick. But this works, and I feel like the like you were describing, Sai, like the these ideas of culture kind of finding similarities and like codes throughout and identifying with them, having that mocked back at you via cartoons is kind of like a like a real like twist of the knife almost of like these fucking cartoons are doing this shit too,
I like it. It's funny.
What are the mob guys?
It's fun.
It is fun. What are the mob guys are so locked in to like the cartoon like before
like
they
Woody Woodpecker?
Yeah. He was like intent on it. It was crazy.
And then Ghost Dog cuts his electricity. He's like, "Oh, my movie!"
Yeah,
like he's
Ah, fuck, dude.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. It's good. What did you guys think of the filmmaking? Like the cinematography and I think this movie looks really, really cool. Like it looks very real too. Like I'm like, I have been to this park, like where the ice cream is.
It has it reminded me a lot of Philly and like growing up around like the train station and shit. And then
they might be
going on
Philly.
walks with my mom.
That's
really what it felt like, but like it's like but I have no idea. It was just as a very nostalgic vibe. It reminded me of the 90s, man. The 90s were a good time, even though it was a bad time.
Yeah.
It was shot super well. And like we talked earlier about the car scenes, right? I love car scenes, Sai. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I always talk about like just how they're shot, what they look like. And I really love the car scenes in this. They weren't as dynamic as some other car scenes get sometimes, but I don't know, still really enjoyable and fun. I feel like this was a movie we talked before about like how some directors really like leave like a fingerprint on the film. And I think that shines through more or like less so in like the cinematography because I didn't really notice. I mean, maybe there are some, but I didn't really notice any like particularly impressive like tricks of the trade or anything. But I mean, really solidly shot, and it looks great, and it feels like he had, like, a vision in mind, and he just, like, let the actors execute upon it, and, like...
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great effect,
Yeah. I think Jim Jarmusch is kind of known as, like, a slow, not, like, boring, but just, like, a lot of, like, reflective, kind of, like, quiet, realistic type of movies, like, very indie, like, that classic, like, 90s indie realism thing. So I feel like, I feel like that's something it kind of like goes unnoticed when you watch one movie, but I bet if we watched more of his movies, we would see that kind of reflected over and over, like this, like these long shots and these like kind of like reflective close-ups on people, unshowy camera work. It just feels like it's taking its time, and it's very deadpan. There's funny stuff in this movie, but it is not like laugh out loud. You know what I mean? Like goofy.
No, it's just like it's one of my two things. One of my favorite ongoing things was the relationship between him and the ice cream guy. How they just never understood each other, but they understood
they're saying
that they said the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Yeah,
and so
cool.
they just caught on to what they were saying. I thought that was funny. But also, what did the dog represent at the beginning at the park? Do you remember the pit bull like walks up to him, and then
I felt
at the
like
end
that was
of the
an
movie,
omen of death.
I feel like that was like
it?
an omen of death. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
so
that's fair.
All of his friends, he can't talk to, right? Like that's like the big idea is that, and it's almost like
he's got a little
dog,
like
right.
Yeah.
But like the idea that like a dog, like it's man's best friend, yada yada, that would be something that he would have to like. It would detract from his mission, right? It would be something that he would have to like sort of like put time and energy towards, and it implies that like, oh, I'm willing to like take care of this thing like tomorrow and the day after, etc., which you can't do if you're like facing death every day, right?
Mhm.
So his refusal of that is very, I don't know, it's very Way of the Samurai.
Which is, that's another thing that where it's like, this is a boy movie, because it's like, what is his job? What's his duty? like when Louis talks about him, he's like, yeah, I have him do like 2 or 3 hits a year. It's like, so he's for most of the fucking year he's not doing anything, which like cool,
Yeah,
like great work if you can get it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, you don't have to
But
do this, bro. Like they obviously don't fucking care. Like just go.
You don't have to take care of pigeons, or you don't have to. You don't owe this guy that much.
He owes him his life. All right, he saved his life. Life for a life. Okay.
He's my retainer.
That's so true. That's so true. Yeah.
Nah, he's real for that.
Sai, what other stuff do you have in your notes?
I have a big note about them killing his birds about an hour in the movie.
Ooh.
Fucked up.
Another John Wick
stupid white
rip-off
man
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
true.
yeah. And I was like, cause like, I can't remember who he. Oh yeah, whenever he saved what's his name from his homeboy, whenever they went to go meet up, because I wrote down, I was like, I gotta learn the sick bird entrance, because he looked up and saw the pigeon, and then looked over and homeboy just had a gun to the side of his head. I was like, I gotta learn that shit. That's sick.
That's a ninja art right there, bro. You like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
And like, magicians do it too with the doves, but you just have to like hide the pigeon and like fling it out.
Oh, and then like I like how they had made the scenes back and forth of them trying to find him, and they're just going to rooftop to rooftop murdering random people.
Yeah,
like,
the one with the one dude that they just shoot point blank is like
they just shoot straight up, yeah. Like, and then they killed the one guy's bird. Like, huh? Like,
yeah,
this is crazy. Like, but I like that at the end. Was it Johnny? That's his name? No.
Louis.
Sorry, yeah. Louis was the one to take
him out. A lot
of
of dudes
but also
with those types of names, yeah. Sonny,
yeah,
Johnny.
sorry. I was just yeah. I thought that was hilarious. And also the flourish with the gun every time.
Yeah.
Oh, and the
it's
noise.
Perfect. The scene in the beginning where they're like so after he's killed the one guy, Lenny or whatever, Vinny, and they're like talking about like, oh, like the boss's daughter was there, you know, like that's and they're like interviewing Louis about it. So fucking funny. They're like, "Whoa, back up!
Literally their fault.
I'm gonna go back in time a little bit here. You communicate with this guy through a bird." Like, it's just so
that whole scene's really funny.
Yeah.
It's.
Have you both seen Goodfellas? Have you seen Goodfellas, Sai? No. There's a couple. I mean, like, it's impossible, I think, to do like an Italian mob movie and not have it reflect. Like, even The Sopranos is like Goodfellas-y at times. So, like, the scene where they're talking about after Louis gets shot and the one guy dies, and he goes back and they're all kind of turning on him. Like, so,
yeah,
you know, this doesn't pass the smell test or whatever they say to him, and they show like his perspective looking at the crowd of all these dudes who are ready to kill him. It's just it feels very Goodfellas-esque. There's just no escaping that at that point. Like a bunch of Italian dudes in a dingy room with suits on. It's just like Goodfellas bait, you know,
playing card and fucking
smoking, yeah,
chilling out. I think also, I love the dynamic of the three like big bosses. Like one guy was just extremely deaf and just loud. The other guy looked like actual Frankenstein's monster, and then you had like OG original Italian guy.
They reminded me of like Muppets. Like the the ones up in the like the rafters that like
yeah. The
Bert and
the
Ernie?
one...
No,
the ones that are kind of based on Siskel and Ebert.
Yes.
I can't think of their
Marley
names.
and Marley. I can only remember their names from the Christmas special.
This is killing me. What are those puppets? The bitchy theater Muppets. Statler and Waldorf. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right. Should have gotten that.
Obviously.
Yeah. I knew that. But, yeah. Yeah, no. Well, the one that like is just shouting, and like he's really quiet until he's shouting. Talk about the hard
Popeye.
R. He pulls it. He's Yeah, he sharpens the R.
I was I was explaining that part to one of my fraternity boys today. I didn't say it out because I didn't want to scare him.
Yeah,
but that part made me that part made me laugh. That part made me laugh. I was like,
when I was watching,
and I was Go ahead.
I was like, dude, thank God that guy doesn't have much time left on this earth, man. You know,
which is funny that he died of a heart attack.
Yeah, hey, he doesn't even get the honorable way of dying. Yeah. Like, you know.
When the rest of them were talking about it, and they're like, you know, like, at least you send this out the Warriors way. I was like, that is kind of cool, yeah.
I was actually going to tie that in earlier when you mentioned that scene, because I thought that part was awesome, too. It's like, he's singing, that's the old way.
Yeah.
Like, fucking gangsters.
Yeah.
Fucking dies. Like, yeah. Also, I did remorse about Lady Cop. I was like, no, Lady Cop, and then I wrote it a second, like, well, Vinny's dead. Alright, he got his gut, like.
What about the little girl? What did you guys make of that? Like in the kind of like the very ending where she's reading the book at the end.
I wish they had more with her in the story. Like, something about her, like, reading the book, or, like, her mom finding it somewhere, and then being like, where'd you get this from? You got it from Ghost Dog? Oh, I know Ghost Dog. And then there's, like, a story of, like, him saving her, or something like that. Like, I don't know, like, I wish she was more a part of the movie.
I think you want Ghost Dog to be more of a vigilante than he is.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand.
Him. Like, remember all the gangsters in the street were like, yo, what's good, Ghost Dog? Like,
he had a lot of street
respect. It was like, somehow.
Well, because he followed a code, you know? Like, respect to that, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
I also like that you want him to, like, have a relationship. You're like, please let Ghost Dog have, like, a friend.
Yeah, dude, literally anyone, please, that he can connect with. Like,
yeah, he's so lonely.
The only person he can talk English to is
Ghost
Louie
Dog,
or whatever his name is.
I'll get a Mercedes. Yeah. No, I hear you though. The little girl, like, it feels, I mean, it's poignant at the end, right? That she sees these people, this like horrible violence, and then starts reading this book kind of unfazed with her mom. And, you know, such a fun thing whenever you see a parent character only from like the knees up, or like you don't see their face, like Peanuts style.
Yeah.
That's always such a fun thing, like in a movie, to show like the isolation of a kid. And so she's an outsider too, right? She's, you know, her parents, like, whatever that means, don't understand her, or, you know, don't pay attention to her. But so they don't even realize that she's reading this like old fucking Japanese like proverb book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
way of life book.
Yeah. But
yeah, I very much enjoyed this movie. It was a refreshing glimpse into, man, back when the 2000s were just simple, like literally just simple. Like, this is what this movie reminded me of. It's just like, it didn't try to do anything off the rails. It didn't try to go out of the wall to like make any crazy super effects or visual things. It was literally just like,
some guys.
Hey, I'm Forest Whitaker with cornrows. Let's have some pictures.
What can we do with this? Yeah, right.
Like, like let's involve the mafia. I'm an assassin. Like, we'll do a montage of me training on the rooftop. It'll be great. Like,
one more thing on this. What do you guys think about the boat that the guy was building on top of the roof? And Ricky, did that remind you of anything in particular? Oh, yes, Sai. Go ahead. You're raising your hand.
Yeah, that's just, like, again, the symbolism. Like, the guy building a boat for either a disaster or an escape that he'll literally never be able to get to. He's building like a ship. He's building. That's that dude. That's that dude's Isekai. Like he's living the fantasy that one day he'll be able to sail on this boat in the Hudson River or somewhere close near water. But in reality, he'll never be able to get it off of that rooftop. He'll never be able to have the money to get a crane, to get a car, to be able, like. And so he's doing that to no avail, but like to the avail of finishing. Exactly, like an
escapist fantasy.
That's dope. Exactly, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah,
like,
interesting. Yeah.
And the fact that French guy was so like excited about it, like shows me that like that's literally, I'm French guy in the story. Like I love watching things and seeing things with such a bright light and seeing people do this crazy stuff, even though I couldn't fathom doing it myself. But like, that's so dope that you like, you know what? I'm gonna build a boat on my rooftop, and I get to see that. That's cool. I love that shit. Hell yeah. People living their lives. That's cool.
Yeah. I was reminded of Fitzcarraldo. I see you stroking your chin, Harris.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah.
So I mean, I think so. It's a movie that we watched for the show about basically a dude who tries to carry a boat, like a big ass boat up a mountain. That's a very reductive take on that movie, but as far as this movie goes, like the idea of like I'm building a boat and it can, how are you going to get it down or up or anything? Like doesn't matter. It's about man's folly and like hubris and But I like your interpretation better, Si.
I feel like I've seen something where like a guy has a boat on a roof and like the water tower breaks and it like gets the boat down to like the earth safely.
Yeah. If Fitzcarraldo tried, he would have
had yeah, for real.
Skill issue. Do we have anything else to say about Ghost Dog Way of the Samurai from 1999?
No, honestly. Damn. He really is a samurai, is what I said at 141 of the movie.
He is, yeah.
He takes 3 shots. I mean, that was great. Like, they kept fucking shooting him. I was like, bro, go down.
Yeah, he's like... Anyway,
he kind of terminated.
I'm trying to tell you about it.
Yeah.
Well, the first shot was, like, in his arm in the same spot where he had shot Louis, right? And so, like, it's... A lot of that to me was, like, Louis was like, oh, alright, like, I'm... You know, I don't want to give him, like, an honorable send-off because I don't want him to die, right? He's like, well, like...
Yeah.
So I'll do, like, the same thing he did for me.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, we talk a lot about outsiders, right? Even the spectators of the duel are like outsiders to like what Ghost Dog is feeling. Like, because even like the ice cream guy, his best friend, like understands like, oh, okay, like Ghost Dog is doing this to die. Like he wants to die here. He wants this all to end. Which is why he didn't load the gun, and he's not trying to kill Louis. He didn't load the gun, right? But he just sees it as like a huge injustice. He's like, whoa, like you need to put him down. Like you need to end this, like for his sake and for yours, right? For all of ours, really. And so it's just, I don't know. It's even till like the end, like people only understood parts of what Ghost Dog, like of the life that Ghost Dog was trying to live, and like what he was trying to embody. So like I mean, everyone's alone in death, but like he feels especially.
He was like mega alone. So. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
Somebody kiss
actually
Forest
pretty
Whitaker.
okay movie.
Like just like
anybody.
Just give him a kiss. Just like give him a kiss.
A hug.
He'd be fine. We could fix him. Yeah.
Earlier you were talking about how like warm he is, and the ice cream guy like calls him a bear, like a big solitary bear, and he brings out the book about bears, and it's so on the nose. He is like he still feels like a teddy bear, even though he's like playing this like not even hardened criminal, but just like world weary, duty laden
traveling samurai.
So good.
World renowned isekai samurai. It really was. I almost watched it again to like go back on my like revamp my notes, but honestly I think like I feel like I need to sit on that for a second and then watch it again, like maybe in like 6 months just to see it again.
This would be a great late September, early October movie, like a good like cool kind of like like moody kind of like nighttime watch, like as summer is ending. Like I feel like it would fit well.
Like you could like if you're doing a spooky month, you could start it off with this, and it'd be like the suspenseful, and then you like get scarier as the thing. You get darker and darker as things go along.
Yeah,
that would be a nice way to start that off. Actually, you can start off with Constantine.
What a pivot!
I like that movie.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've never seen it.
It's a fun one.
It's fine.
That was a good joke, though.
It was.
Yeah.
It's a Rick's pick. I'm pretty sure Rick does not have a pick. Or does he?
I have a pick.
Wow, I'm shocked. Okay, what's Rick's pick for next week? Size jiggle.
So my Rick's pick is The Black Knight from 2000. No.
Yeah!
No,
but it won't be Black History Month anymore. No.
My pick is from the year before. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? 2000 film by
I've seen that one.
The Coen brothers.
Okay. I've seen that one.
You want to come on the pod for it?
You free next week?
It's time. Yeah, I'm free every week.
Well,
what's the B for B-Side? Is it brother? This is a brother side.
Oh brother, where art thou?
Oh brother, where art we?
Oh brother. That's funny. I just watched this movie for the first time, like in over a decade, like 3 months ago, maybe.
Dude,
so,
fuck, man. Fresh. I feel like you always watch these movies. I feel like there were at least two within the past like couple of months that you were like, "Ooh, just watched that one for the first time ever," or "Ooh, just revisited that one." Like. Gotta cut it.
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, we can watch it. I don't mind watching it again. But if you want to pick something else, I'm fine with that.
I would really like to watch it. This one looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah. This is cool. And this lines up with my upcoming where I'm going to be doing a Coen Brothers voice.
Oh, is Tommy Boy from Coen Brothers?
No,
okay.
No. I'm on the fence still about the Tommy Boy versus Hamlet thing. We'll talk about it. I'm going to bleep this, and it's going to be incomprehensible to anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about. It's going to be great. Fair. We can talk more about it at my birthday party, Side, when we see each other. I'll explain all this.
Also, I have to teach you guys the new Black Power adapt for this month. It's pretty sick.
Go ahead. Did they mail those out?
No, sorry. I'm gonna be serious. It's
like all black people get like a newsletter of like
I feel like it's like one. I wasn't. There's nothing related to this, and then one time I just like scrolled on Instagram and my TikTok, and they're just like, "Hey, by the way," I was like, "Oh, what? Let me see. new DAP just dropped. This is just for black people only. Hold on a second."
You're like hiding your phone screen.
Pass it along. Yeah. It's got the privacy thing, but only for that. Like,
when white people see it, it just like blinds them. They're like, "Whoa, what's happening on your screen, man? Jesus,
Akira!"
No, you go up like this, and then when you go to grab someone's thumb, you grab their thumb and just do this. Yeah,
clasping hands and then grabbing people's thumbs.
Yeah, at the top. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's a little.
It'll make more.
Yeah.
No. When you see it,
how do you know who's the top?
You know as you go in on it.
You're grabbing my thumb, and I'm grabbing your thumb, and then we make the fist in the air.
Oh, so it's like.
So it's like as you dap someone, we grab each other's thumb and go up. It'll be way easier to show because you can't do it with your own hands. I'm trying. I can't do it.
Yeah. You're doing more Naruto shit with your hands.
You saw that earlier?
He was doing that earlier.
Yeah. I'm summoning something. Don't worry about it.
Oh, cool.
A little something special for your birthday.
Ooh, I'm excited.
It's a giant snake. Yeah. That's the ride. That's how I'm getting there.
Forest Whitakers. Just kidding. I'll leave that too. I guess Sai, do you know the song? Well, first, do you have anything else you want to plug, or anything you would like to plug? Any other black movies you suggest people watch, or other things that
I suggest everybody watch Blade? Because fun fact, Blade was the Marvel movie that single-handedly saved the Marvel franchise. If it were not for Blade in the early '90s, Marvel franchise as we know it would not exist. It made more money. Almost 5 times more amount of money than they projected, and they were like, "Oh shit! Okay, let's make more." Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah! Cool.
We wouldn't have the Avengers. Wouldn't have. Yeah, watch it. It's cool. Wesley Snipes deserves it. And also the cool like techno songs.
Dude, I played that song one time. I was in the office, my quiet office, listening to that the song, the Blood Rave song.
Yeah, it's good.
And my headphones disconnected, and so that's starts blaring in the office. I've never been so embarrassed. Like I was like, oh, now they know.
Do they know? Now they know.
Sometimes I'm cutting audience to that. I'm like,
that's a great song. It's a great song. Yeah, it's good. Maybe I'll end with that. Actually, yeah, for Black History Month.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cool. Yeah. Instead of
I wish I could sing it, but I can't.
Instead of duck sauce. Do you know the duck sauce song, Barbra Streisand?
Barbra Streisand. Yeah.
That's been our outro music for a few weeks now. I think that, and Ricky doing it specifically, but also saying the name Michael Clayton instead of Barbra Streisand. So that's been our outro. So
you should have. I should do a
Forest Whitaker.
No, I should
have
do
to like.
It's one too many syllables.
Cut it as a problem. Yeah.
I should do my safety rap.
I'm afraid.
Got a safety.
I have to.
My
end
girl
this.
wanna go raw. Yeah. Okay. See ya.
No, please. Your girl want to go raw? Do you want to finish that or?
Oh, my girl wanna go raw. She's drawing all my draws, trying to give me roadhead. I'm like, that's fucking dangerous. What kind of game was this? We should do this at home instead with a condom in a bed.
Ricky's trying to
Okay.
It's about staying safe. It's about staying safe. We need to take a test before we even think about sex. I'm not, to be honest, I'm a virgin, but I get shots for the hep. That's why I stay no stress.
Wow.
I'm in need for consent. Please fill out the form describing the context. Granting me the option to feel on your breast. I'm trying to be nasty with some respect.
Okay. There's something there.
Barbra Streisand.